You what? Hobbit. Like a, did you say Hobbit?
Hey everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live show in Omaha, Nebraska, where an audience member went full Lord of the Rings on me in order to describe my body type. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the moments leading up to that interaction, how it made me feel, and how difficult it can be sometimes for a comedian to discern what an audience member's intentions are when they heckle. Also, now might be a great time to let you know we do videos like this every week, so feel free to hit that subscribe button below if you want to keep up with my journey to Mordor, or if you want to come see me live, pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets. All right, let's get into it. Normally, at the beginning of my shows, I like to make some lighthearted jokes at my expense. This is something I find to be a core part of my comedy, which right away lets the audience know I don't take myself too seriously and nothing is off limits. While this helps us both get a feel for each other, I like to call this part sussing out the crowd.
I'm not the ideal physique, I don't think, for a lady. You know, if I walk towards a woman, she'd be like, does he get, like, does he get bigger when he gets here? Like, how? She'll, like, text me. She's like, I see you. What's your ETA?
I should mention that for the last 10 years of my career, I have not talked about being single on stage. Because I wasn't. But now that I am, I have the responsibility of exploring a process that I am familiar with in making jokes about my struggles, while the subject matter might be something that I'm still sensitive to.
I'm single, and I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't want to be that. I was good at, I'm a relationship guy. I like being in a relationship, you know? I like that. I thought I was good at that. And then you end up divorced, and you're like, oh, I guess I wasn't good at that.
And while I was making a joke about how I'm the type of guy in between shirt sizes and how that's not ideal as a single guy, a lady in the crowd shouts out this.
I'm like, I'm not an S. I'm not an X. You what? Hobbit. Like a, did you say Hobbit? I don't think that's at all what I was saying, at all, actually.
As a stand-up comedian, I get heckled all the time. My job is to interpret those interruptions as maybe malicious or potentially a deterrent, or 9 times out of 10, it's just someone getting into the show. But because I was in the midst of sharing a newer development in my personal life, it did take me a little longer to get my guard to come all the way back down to a place where, as I established, nothing is off limits.
I think that's like maybe the most hurtful thing that you could have shouted at somebody who could potentially have magical powers that could destroy you. That's an insane thing that you would just say to me. Do you understand that I have a relationship with the trolls? You know that, right?
I think the key to any crowd work interaction is balance. The fun part would be to just say, oh, you're right, I'm so short, I'm Hobbit-like. But the work part is establishing a boundary in your response. That way the audience knows that they'll be held accountable if they shout things out. It's why I start by saying, that's an insane thing to say to someone who might be a hobbit, right? It's like saying, lady, that comment was out of pocket. But my pockets are so tiny, you nailed it. I was proud of the fact that I challenged my initial instinct, which was to get defensive. And once I let that go, we were off to the races.
Like, not at all what I was saying at all. I was just like, I'm like between small and extra small. She's like a hobbit, like that. Like she's met many hobbits and measured them. Yeah, he's between about a small and an extra small. Go ahead and get out of here. Get to the back of the line, please. I guess it's kind of Hobbit-like. You know, but here, you say what? You too? Like, like you're saying you're like a Hobbit?
Now that she has said she is also Hobbit-like, I'm glad I went against my instinct to respond defensively. From here, we get to approach the same struggle, but as teammates now, instead of enemies.
You for sure know that you and I can't walk down the street together, right? Like, people would be like, they're like, you know, like people would stop and take photos and stuff, and like parents would come and introduce their children and be like, do you mind? Even let's say we were to hit it off and we were to like date, you know what I mean? And things were to just go fine. I would never be like, yeah, and this is my girlfriend. Look how small she is too, huh? Somewhere between small or extra small, I'd say. Kind of like a hobbit, don't you think? Look at her!
Establish your boundary.
I think I just found my soulmate. Sorry. Sorry, we're gonna go climb trees together or do some weird stuff. Get into a weird date. Do you want to go run under furniture or something like that? Do you want to go test sample ottomans at the furniture store or something like that? Do you want to see if we can blend in at a daycare? You want to do something fun like that? You know what I mean? See if we end up on a list or something wild. You want to take a kid and then they turn us in? These two hobbits tried to kidnap me. We're just dangling there. Sorry. We thought it was a date. Just puts us up at the police sink. We're at the police sink. They just put us up on the freaking shelf, and then people are like, I didn't know Christmas was coming up.
And like anything with my brain, once I get going on something, I really can't stop.
I'm gonna look this up. What does a hobbit do, honestly? I got so many questions, you know? I just got sorted into a house. I gotta figure out my community, all right? Give me a second. Let me figure out who my people are. Is a hobbit... Okay, the first thing says, is a hobbit a dwarf? And then as I go down, it gets more and more offensive. That's fun. Is a hobbit a halfling? Okay, that's... Honestly, kind of glad you said hobbit and not halfling. That's... Honestly, kind of could not be more thrilled with the fact that she said hobbit. Is a hobbit a dwarf? It says, is a hobbit a halfling? Is a hobbit a human? Oh, that's messed up. Is a hobbit smaller than a dwarf? Is a hobbit real? Is a hobbit an elf? Is the Hobbit banned? I hope that would be like the movie or a book or something. Let's see. Here we go. No, hobbits are not dwarfs. In J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth, they are distinct, separate races. Hobbits are considered a branch of humanity. Men. Okay, so hang on. So you're not... All right, so then let me figure out what you would be. What is a female hobbit called? It just says rude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, come on. You knew I had to go back and be a savage. All right.
What powers do hobbits have? There we go. You'll show me? You're not gonna play Hide the Cornucopia, are you, or something like that? I'm not interested. Like, this isn't like you put a condom on and it disappears and it goes somewhere else. I'm not interested in that ring. Hobbits possess unique, non-magical abilities. That's... Someone Gen Z wrote this. Listen, you don't have any magic powers, but you are unique. You don't have any magic powers. You don't have any magic powers, okay? Hey, look at me. You do not have any magic powers. But hey, look at me. Hey. You don't have any magic powers, okay? But you are unique, all right? Okay, here we go. It says, let me get up off the floor. Okay. Hobbits possess unique, non-magical abilities rooted in resilience, stealth, you know, just hiding under a tulip or something wild. Yeah, with the bullshit storms you have here.
Reminder, I was performing in Omaha, and sometimes it's nice to tie in a little local complaint that gets everyone back on the same page.
Resilience, stealth, and mental fortitude rather than physical strength. Natural stealth and elusiveness. Hobbits can move incredibly quietly, a skill often described as a natural, non-magical ability. To vanish quickly when big folk approach. That took all my strength, just so you know. That took all my mental fortitude to do that. You have no idea how exhausted I am. You big folk wouldn't understand. The most hurtful thing. I can't wait, dude. Me and that chick are just gonna be walking around town and be like, let's cross the street, babe. There's big folk over there. Quick, the storm's brewing. What? You said, are those munchkins? You said what? Those sound like munchkins? Whatever, throw it on there too, lady. Who cares at this point?
At this point, I'm just having so much fun with the crowd that I've completely forgotten all about the struggles of being single. Now, it's just about accepting what is and leaning in.
I've never done a This Is Sparta kick to a stool before. This is Munchkin Land. Bring up a stool, I dare you. Do what again? Do it again. Oh, you're saying to the actual stool? Okay. It's kind of like skydiving, you know? Once you get away with one, you don't go back, you know what I mean? Not about to get cucked by a piece of bar stool up here. Just no! My friggin' munchkin wife, babe, no! What did you do to my husband? She's just choking the stool. You what? We are hobbits. Okay, yes, all right, yes. I didn't mean to change our denomination. I'm sorry about that. I went and quickly got us baptized real quick. What a profound statement. She stood up. We are hobbits. You lower your voice when you're talking about us.
So there you have it. Navigating a moment where I was experiencing something very vulnerable that was probably imperceivable to the audience, but based on how I chose to feel about it, changed the entire trajectory of the show. I went full Smeagol by containing my inner Gollum. I'm looking forward to opportunities like this in the future, where rather than selling out to make somebody feel bad for getting involved, I challenge myself to react with curiosity and positivity and see what happy detour unfolds from that. Thanks so much for staying to the end. Once again, we're doing videos like this every week, so feel free to hit that subscribe button below, or if you're feeling precious, pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets to come see me live. All right, we'll see ya.